Well, here we are, the National League Championship Series. A matchup we've seen twice before. Two familiar foes fighting for a ticket to the World Series. As for the Padres, they've had their way all season.
Back-to-back home runs for the Padres.
Racking up 12 wins on their way to the first place in the NL. With the fearless mound presence from Nick Ferrullo and the powerful offense from Brendan Willard, this larger-than-life squad made it clear to the rest of the league that they should fear the brown and gold.
I'm dangerous this year. Wrong fly ball!
But for every Goliath, there's a David. Despite a .513 record, the Diamondbacks refuse to go away quietly. With an upset bid well within reach, Michael Lynch wants to play spoiler to the Padres' exceptional season. Fresh off a dramatic 3-game sweep to clinch their spot in this matchup, the D-backs' never-say-die mentality could lead them to their first World Series appearance in franchise history. Now, at center stage in TBR Wiffle Ball, and the eyes of the league watching closely, did David finally beat Goliath? Or will the Padres trump the upset bid? This is the NLCS on TBR Wiffle Ball.
The calendar has turned to October as we enter into the 2022 postseason. After an unforgettable 36-game season, it's the Diamondbacks and the Padres kicking things off in an NLCS for the ages. Taking a look at the tail of the tape, it's the Padres entering as the favorites following a 12-6 regular season, scoring a total of 143 runs and batting a team average of .569. The Diamondbacks, despite only managing 5 wins, impressed offensively, putting up 124 runs and swinging an exceptional .553 as a team. And here are today's starting pitchers. For the home team, Nick Ferrullo will get his first career postseason start after posting some excellent numbers in the regular season. As for the visitors, it's Michael Lynch getting the nod on the hill. Despite his less-than-perfect record as a starter, Lynch can pose a serious threat to opposing batters when he's on his game. Let's head down to the field now where Jackson Hart is with the players.
Brendan, you're the 1 seed all season until that final strike. Does that affect your momentum going into playoffs or the mindset?
Not at all, not at all. I'm excited for this series. Obviously, you know, I woke up, I was nervous, but it's common to be nervous in a situation like this. We're playing against a really good team that we've seen 6 times this season. We're going to see them at least 2 more times, maybe 3 more times here today. But no, our end to the season does not impact how we're going to play today. We're going to play today like we've played every game this season, every series this season. We're going to go out, we're going to get the bats going, we're going to play well defensively in the field, and that's all there is to it.
You have a newcomer today, Christian, your cousin. How's he going to do today?
Very well, very well. I mean, he was on the roster to start the season. He's a busy guy, obviously, tough to get a hold of, but we got him at the right time for the postseason. He made his TBR Wiffle debut last season, and he showed a lot of promise. He's a strong kid at bat. I think he can do some work for us on the mound as well if need be, so I'm happy that we have him here today. Definitely an upgrade at that missing first base position, so I'm excited to see what he can do, hopefully help us get the victory.
Awesome. Thank you, Brendan. Michael, got that first series win. Not only a series win, but a sweep. Is the momentum high coming into this playoff game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we feel pretty good. Definitely going to try to ride the momentum as far as we can. I'm excited for this series. It's definitely a fresh start. Everyone kind of starts on a clean slate in playoffs, but we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Game 1 of the National League Championship Series is underway.
Padres are the home team, Diamondbacks are the away team. A lot of hype behind this game. That is a ball. Gentleman's walk for Bryce. Nick in danger of walking the first 2 batters of the game. That ball is up high. Another 5-pitch walk for the Diamondbacks. Runners on first and second. Still nobody out.
Not fair. I swear that's fair.
That was gone, yeah.
No. Fair!
It landed fair.
It's the playoffs. I wouldn't.
You want to review it?
You can look, but I wouldn't mind.
lie about that. That was fair. I don't know, dude. How did it land fair?
It curved around the pole.
No, that landed.
Do you want to review it?
That landed fair.
I will review it.
I am confident that that was over. It's got to go over the fence.
I thought it was fair.
Yeah. What's that?
What happens when you fucking hit
It looks foul the whole way to the end land.
I mean, but like, I'm up. I would not lie about that. I'm standing at the foul line.
But like, I would. If I was in your position, I would.
How do we take this back? After review, call on the field is a home run by Michael Lynch. Great start for the Diamondbacks in game 1 of the series. Still nobody out in the inning. Michael has come out swinging the last 2 games. Now Bryce with an infield single right up the middle. 1-2 count. Strike 3 by Nick Ferrullo. 3-1 count. Nick hoping to battle back here to end the inning. The ball's down in the dirt. 1-2 count for Nick. Really hoping for this punch out. Strike 3 to end the inning. Nick curves it to the top of the zone. Strikes out 2 in the inning. Diamondbacks get 3 after a 3-run home run by Michael Lynch. Bottom of the first inning of game 1. Padres hoping to bounce back after giving up 3 in the top of the first. With Michael Lynch on the mound for the D-backs. Nick Ferrullo is leading off the game for the Padres. That ball is smoked. It is a 3-1 game now, thanks to Nick with a solo shot to lead off the game for the Padres. Great start for the Padres in the need of a rebound inning. It's taken deep out to left field by Nick. Now up to bat for the Padres, team captain, Brendan Millette. Ball's popped up, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Padres. And it is a 3-2 game. Bryce almost comes up with that one, but just falls short. Now up to bat is Christian Millette making his season debut. Mike with a lot of spin on it. Ball's in play. Digs it out of the dirt. Puts it in play. Great at bat by Christian. Full count walk for Nick Ferrullo. Brendan hoping to take another ball deep. That ball is absolutely smoked out to right field for a 3-run home run by Brendan Millette. It is now a 5-3 ball game. Padres have bounced back, and they did not let the heads dip low. Brendan is fired up for this game after 2 home runs in 1 inning. Ball 4. Christian's been on base both times. 2-2 count. Ball is hit the fence. I think he's out, yeah. He was out. Out at second with a great diving play by Joe. Tags the base, and Christian is out at second base. Brendan hoping for his 3rd home run of the inning, but he gets hit on the shoulder. Riders on first and second now for Christian. 2-2 count. Michael hoping for the strikeout here. Ball's in play, and it's... Everyone is safe at their base with an infield single by Christian. Great start here for Christian. Season debut, he's been on base every time. Ball's in play, and that will end the inning with 6 runs. Padres put up 6 in the bottom of the first, and is now a 6-2 game, headed to the top of the second. Top of the second of game 1. Diamondbacks really need a big inning here. Ball's in play. Infield single by Joe. Great defensive play by Brendan and a great stretch by Christian at first base. The ball's in play. Great job by Christian with the flip to his cousin Brendan for the first out in the inning. Bryce up to bat. Ball's in play right off Nick's knee. And the Diamondbacks have runners on first and second. 1 out. The pitch. Strike 3 to end the inning. Nick gives up a couple of hits, but gets out of the inning with a key strikeout. Headed to the bottom of the second. It is a 6-3 ball game. Bottom of the second. Strike 3. Great pitch by Michael with a big strikeout of Brendan to start the inning. Strike 3 to end the inning. Michael strikes out the side. 6-3, headed to the top of the third. Diamondbacks need 3 to... Top of the third, game 1. It is a 6-3 Padres lead. Diamondbacks need 3 to keep this game going. Padres are hoping to escape though. Take game 1, 1-0. Balls it down. Great hit by Michael. Very good contact hitter. Ball's in play. Bryce with an infield single. Michael is out at second. Diamondbacks down to their final out with Bryce on first. Balls.
Run it, boys, run.
Runners on first and second.
Be safe.
Diamondbacks keeping this alive. Nick is 1 strike away from taking game 1 of the series. A pitch. Strike 3. Padres take game 1 of the series and are 1 win away from advancing to the World Series. Padres got a home run though to lead off the inning by Nick Frullo. Just like how game 1 started.
Drive for in the back.
Brennan goes down swinging. First strikeout for Bryce for the game. Full count. Oh, just inside. Almost hits the zone. 3-2. Another walk for the Padres. Padres have only got 1 in this inning, unlike their last game. But they have runners on first and second with 1 out for team captain. None other than Brendan Millette. And that ball is gone. 3-run home run by Brendan Millette takes it out to right field. The Padres are up 4-0 in the top of the first with only 1 out in the inning. Brendan having himself a series already with 3 home runs. Ball's popped up.
Let it out.
Now that is how you do not feel the fly ball. Ball's popped up for Joe. And Joe drops it. Diamondbacks could have been out of the inning, but they have dropped 2 straight balls. They are hoping this will not come back to bite them, as Brennan is hotter than a pistol right now with home runs. But he wears it off his shoulder. The bases are now loaded for Christian Millette. Swing and a miss. Bryce gives up 4. The Diamondbacks are coming up in the bottom of the first. Michael Lynch leading off the game for the Diamondbacks. They've switched up the order. Brendan Millette is on the mound for the Padres. Michael hoping to lead off this inning with a walk. It'd be huge for the Diamondbacks. 4-0. 4-pitch walk for Michael. Another 4-pitch walk, and that is 8 straight balls for the Padres. Brennan in danger of loading the bases. And he does. It wasn't a ball or a walk, but it was a hit by pitch for Bryce. 3-0. Brennan in danger of walking in a run. And he does. It is now a 4-1 game. Joe hoping to really make some damage with a hit here. Ball's squibbed. And Michael is pegged at third. Runner's still on first and second, and Bryce comes in to score. It is now a 4-2 game. 1 out in the inning though. Diamondbacks have 2. Ball is down in the dirt. It is a 4-2 game with 1 out. The bases are loaded, and the Padres have taken Brennan out of the game and put Nick into the game. 4-2 game, bottom of the first. The ball is grounded to first. Safe. Michael Lynch is safe at first with an unbelievable diving play at first. laying his body on the line, and the Diamondbacks score. 4-3 game. And it hits him. The Diamondbacks have now tied the game at 4. Strike 3 to end the inning. Diamondbacks put up 4 to tie the game at 4. Is now top of the second. Top 2 of game 2. Bryce is still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. And Nick with a single to start the inning. Ball is popped up, and it's caught by Michael Lynch in foul territory. Bryce 1 strike away from giving up no runs in the top of the second. But he hits him right off Christian's knee. Ball is fair, and it's a home run. Nick Ferrullo takes Bryce deep for a 3-run home run, which is crucial for the Padres, and is now a 7-4 ball game. That ball had a lot of air. Ball took forever to land, but it was fair ball by Nick. But a big home run. Just outside. Inches away from a strikeout, but Brennan takes the walk. 0-2 count. Strike 3 to end the inning. Padres get 3. The Diamondbacks come up. Bottom of the second. Score 7-4 Padres. Bottom of the second in game 2 with Michael Lynch leading off. Padres are 6 outs away from advancing to the World Series. That ball is absolutely moonshotted out to right center field by team captain Michael Lynch, which makes it a 7-5 ball game. Diamondbacks aren't done yet. That ball is gone. Back-to-back jacks by the Diamondbacks. It is now a 7-6 game. Joe with a home run that a ton of batsmen on that one. But he gets out over the fence. The Diamondbacks are within 1. The ball's in play with an infield single by Bryce. That ball is ground rule double for Michael. That may have been our first ever bounce over the fence. Ground rule double. Ball's in play. I couldn't tell because
I couldn't see.
After review, the call in the field is safe. Diamondbacks score. It is now a 7-7 game after a very controversial play at the plate. The ball's in play. After that, there was an out at third base. Brennan with a tag. 8-7 game. Brennan with a great heads-up play to tag third base and get the lead runner. Ball is popped up, and Nick says he's got it, and he does, which ends the inning. Diamondbacks get a few and is now 8-7, headed to the third. 3 full count for Nick Ferrullo. Strike 3. Diamondbacks are 1 out away from taking game 2 of the series. Padres down to their last at bat, none other than the guy they want at the plate. He's been swinging the bat insane today with many home runs. It's the guy you want. Full count, 3-2. Padres down to their last strike. Brennan takes a walk. Great eye by team captain Brennan Willett. Christian with a big at-bat in his season debut. Ball's in play. Runners on first and second. Padres getting a little 1-out momentum here for the walk and then a single by the Cousins. A walk here will load the bases. And it does. Up steps team captain Brendan. This would be crucial for the Padres' hopes. The ball's in play. It's a fair ball. He's safe at first. And the Padres get a run after the error by Bryce on the field. And the Padres have taken a 9-8 lead in the top of the third. Runners on the corners for Christian. Padres get a massive 2-run RBI by Brendan to extend this game. Ball is popped up. And Joe drops it. Run scores. It is now a 10-8 game. 2-1 count. And it rides off his back. And the bases are now loaded again for Brendan. Plenty of errors today have really come back to bite the D-backs. And what could have got them out of the inning with a more easy comeback, but no. And now they've hit Brendan. And another run scores to make it an 11-8 game. The ball's in play. And through Bryce's legs. And another run scores for the Padres. 12-8 game. The Diamondbacks have now replaced the pitcher Bryce on the mound with Michael, their starting pitcher. One out in the inning. Michael looking for a huge strikeout here so they can go into the bottom of the third down by 4. Strike 3 to end the inning. Michael comes in, makes quick work of Nick to end the inning. It is now a 12-8 game. Diamondbacks need 5 to win to extend their season. Otherwise, the Padres are moving on to the World Series. We are now in the bottom of the third in Game 2. Strike 3. Joe goes down swinging, and the Padres are now 1 out away from advancing to the TBR World Series. Bryce now up to the plate, hoping to advance or keep the season alive for the Diamondbacks. And that's a fair ball. Safe at first. And the Diamondbacks' last hope is none other than their captain, Michael Lynch. 2-2. Michael waiting for a pitch to drive. They are down 4 though. Strike 3. And that ends the series and the season for the Diamondbacks. But for the Padres, they're moving on to the TBR World Series, and they will face either the Mets or the Yankees. I'm here with the Diamondbacks. Michael, unfortunate way to end the season. Do you have any mindset going into the season, any changes, or are you going to roll this group next year?
I mean, right now it's a little too soon to talk about anything, but I definitely like the group of guys that we have and the group of guys that we ended with. I thought we fought to the end, and, you know, the future's looking bright for the D-backs.
Joe, first year complete. How did you feel after that first year complete TBR?
You know, it was such an honor to play with all these guys. It was so fun, such a good experience just to be down here with the TBR guys. You know, just couldn't ask for a better group of guys to be out here with. You know.
Yeah. Heartwarming. It really gets at the emotions.
I'm sorry.
Bryce, you found that fastball, struck out a bunch of guys. Did you practice that in the off days?
No, to be honest, I just came naturally to me. Mike asked me to come up to the mound, threw a few pitches, figured it out, and it went well. I like the sneaky lob, though. My better pitch.
Have you been pounding the weights? Is that where all the fastballs came from?
No, I just dipped it a little bit into Nick Frulo's stash over there.
Yeah, he seems to have something on his hands. Yeah. You know what that was?
You know, I was a little suspicious about that too. If we could get a check on that at some point, that'd be good. It's definitely hiding some over there.
Yeah, we're gonna
have things actually.
We may have to rebuke that, but the Diamondbacks, congratulations on the season. Thank you. Brennan, how many home runs today?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I just kind of blacked out and played the series. I couldn't even tell you what the scores in the 2 games were. I didn't sleep last night, legitimately. I know that sounds pathetic for a football league, but I didn't sleep. I was nervous for this series. To be honest with you, I thought the Diamondbacks were going to give us a hard time, and they gave us a hard time in both games. But, to be honest with you, I can't even tell you what just happened.
Yeah, there were a lot of home runs today. Was it like, did you watch any video of the Diamondbacks, watch them pitching?
No, I mean, I didn't study any film before this game. I was just, we ended the season on a low note, and I just told the guys, let's stay loose. Let's let's be ready to go here for the NLCS, and I just said let's clean the slate and start fresh, and I think we did that. We did a good job of it today. But you know, like I said when we left this field against the Diamondbacks last time, I thought maybe we'd see him again, and you know, turns out we did in another classic series. So we'll definitely be seeing him next year, and you know, they definitely got the short end of the stick all season long, just some tough bounces. But that team deserves to be in the World Series just as much as us. So that was a fun time. It was a hell of a series, and yeah, I was just excited that we played our game and we got out on top.
Thank you. Nick, a ton of leadoff home runs today. Are they calling you Jose?
You know they are, dude. Still smaller than them, but you know, it's all right. It's all good.
It's going to be the Mets or the Yankees. Do you have a preference on who you'd like to face?
I want that. I want that.
Right here first. You want Seth. Christian, your season debut. Great way to come up. How'd you feel getting that season start?
A little rusty. It's been a while. I think I played earlier last year. I don't even think it was in the playoffs. Still cannot hit a home run to save my life. But you know what? A few dribblers that worked out went my way, so happy
Awesome.
with the result.
Thank you, Padres, and congratulations.